Good evening, I'm Natalie Vitelli.
And I'm Dominic Boatwright. We're here to bring you everything Kutztown news.
And I'm John Zutter with your Kutztown weather forecast. Newsbreak begins now.
Pizza is a staple in the diet of any Kutztown student. Newsbreak's Jacob Boyer visited 2 pizza restaurants to see which was better.
With so many places to grab a bite to eat on Kutztown's Main Street, there's one question we all ask: Tommy Boy's or Bones? Located only 3 blocks away from each other, these 2 restaurants are the hot spots for any student looking to grab some delicious pizza at a good price. In regards to Tommy Boy's, this is what KU student Lupe Munoz had to say.
The prices are awesome, and the food, the amount is it's so great. You get such a large amount for your price. You can't get a slice of pizza for that cheap anywhere on Main Street.
However, Terry Doherty, the manager of Bones Restaurant just up the street from Tommy Boy's, begs to differ. While Tommy Boy's boasts cheaper prices, Bones has a much larger menu.
We have sandwiches, hot subs, cold subs, all the fried foods that you need. We have a specialty of beef stroganoff on Tuesday nights, which is a great deal, homemade recipe. And we have a fish fry now on Friday nights. So we continue to expand the menu items that we have to try to give everybody a little bit of something that they might like.
So considering prices, quantity, and quality, students are split pretty evenly about these 2 amazing restaurants. From Kutztown's Main Street, I'm Jacob Boyer reporting for Newsbreak. You stay cheesy, Kutztown.
A warning to all students on campus. Please make sure to keep a close eye on all of your credit cards and where you use them. A new fraud trend called card cracking is a way for con artists to specifically target college students in tracking their credit card information. The way that this process works is that the victim will be contacted through social media, asking for financial assistance. So beware and extra cautious of this heinous crime.
On Election Day last week, Kutztown had a march to the polls in protest to the relocation of the polling place. Democratic candidate for U.S. Senate, Joe Sestak, joined them in the march. The election site was moved last year to the Maxa 20 Township Building, located on Quarry Road off Route 222. This created an uproar among students and faculty.
Here are 4,500 Kutztown University students who their votes are being disenfranchised right now because they don't have a voting poll within a 5-mile radius.
This is an opportunity to walk in student shoes on a very important issue, which is the ability to vote, our most sacred right. So when they called up and asked, we changed the schedule and came on up.
So the fact that students are actually mobilizing and saying, no, we're gonna keep on paying attention to this, that alone is amazing.
Attention students, winter registration is finally here, and this semester is almost finished. If you have not already enrolled into your classes, please do so, as classes are filling up quickly. To enroll in the spring semester, students need to first make sure they have visited their advisor, as you will not be permitted to pick any classes. Any steps after that can be followed on MyKU. Now, let's send it over to Viviana Vidal for this week's Hollywood Minute. Viv?
Thanks, Dom. If you've been itching for a new Aladdin sequel, you may have to wait a while before it actually hits theaters. According to an article in the New York Post, the late Robin Williams, who voiced Genie in the animated classic, made a stipulation in his will that prevents Disney from using his name, taped performances, or voice recordings for 25 years until after his death. This type of restriction helps out the actor's widow Susan and their 3 children, Zach, Zelda, and Cody, from incurring estate penalties due to his posthumous earnings. A former Disney exec revealed there is enough from the 1991 recording sessions to proceed with the sequel, but with the late actor's will in place, this forces Disney to hold off on the project until the 25th anniversary. In other news, the trailer for Finding Dory was released today. Audiences first met Dory in 2003's Finding Nemo and were captivated by her optimistic yet forgetful nature. Ellen DeGeneres is back to lend her voice as Dory and will reunite with her clownfish friends Nemo and Marlin as she looks for answers about her past and her family. Be sure to check out Finding Dory in theaters June 17th. That's all in today's Hollywood Minute. Now back to you at the desk.
Sonette, what's your favorite quote from Finding Nemo?
I really don't have one.
You know what mine is? Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha!
That's a good quote.
Exactly. Coming up next on Newsbreak, John Zutter will be here to let us know what's in store with this weather over the next couple of days.
Kutztown University, the place you chose to spend your college days. Friendships began, memories were made, and dreams achieved on graduation day. Time moves on. New faces come and go. But one thing remains. You can always come back home.
Between the Lines is KUTV's premier sports show, featuring interviews with players and coaches.
And all the latest news and info here on KU Sports.
Outside the lines, they only give you the scores, but here at Between the Lines, we get you in the locker room.
Dom, I think my umbrella is a little messed up from the wind.
Are you sure?
No, I'm positive.
What made you say that?
Because it's turned upside down.
Nat, you gotta get that fixed.
Yeah, I know.
But, if you need a new umbrella, that KU bookstore has it just for you.
I think it's overpriced though, Dom.
True. But let's see what John has to say.
Thanks, Tom. Good evening, Kutztown. Today it was very rainy, high 54. Tonight it's going to continue to drizzle. Maybe it might die down a little bit. Low of 50 degrees today. Tomorrow it's going to be partly cloudy, high of 62, low of 47. And for your 5-day forecast, Thursday, it is going to rain again, so maybe you should go to the KU bookstore and get your KU Golden Bears umbrella. High 58, low 46. Friday, going to be high 54, low of 38. Saturday, partly cloudy, high 50, low of 35. Sunday is going to be very sunny, high of 57, low of 35. And Monday, it's going to be very sunny, high of 60, low of 37. That's it for your weather forecast. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Kutztown University is home to a multitude of talented students on campus. Two guys you may have walked by walking the class are making their mark on the local music scene. From open mics to Halloween parties, the duo of Nat Gorey and Zach Esposito are catching the attention of the KU students. Started less than 1 year ago, the group called the Madhouse Renegades have been not only playing popular covers, but making their own songs as well. Drawing influence from the rock to rap, the duo makes sure everyone in the audience has a good time.
We like to do anything to entertain the audience, but since we only get to play 2 or 3 songs at a time, we usually just maybe do 1 original and then 2 covers.
But that opened the door for us because we were then a name for people who saw us perform.
Make sure you catch our next episode when Newsbreak's Braden Stone has the full story on the Madhouse Renegades. Congratulations, Kutztown University, being named a military-friendly school. In order for this extraordinary achievement, universities must be recognized for their leading programs with vets and members of the armed forces. This is the 3rd year in a row that KU has been offered this award. On a quick side note, if you see any members from the military on campus, please make sure to thank them for their service.
The new Cub Cafe has stirred up a lot of questions lately regarding to students who are interested in what will be featured in this new renovation. A question and answer session was held today in the morning for any individual who was curious about the new enhancement coming to Kutztown. This Cub Cafe offers a whole new menu with an all-you-care-to-eat dining service. Students and faculty members are all definitely looking forward to this upcoming new facility. November is National Career Development Month. This is especially important for exploring potential job choices and internships. Kutztown University will be hosting numerous events to help students do just so. Just a glimpse into the upcoming events include a job shadowing session tomorrow, held in Stratton Building, multiple workshops, cover letters, and a resume aid, and more.
Are you excited for that new Cub Cafe? I am.
Man, I could eat anytime.
Me too.
All I could eat. It's beautiful.
Me too. I'm pretty excited.
And we'll be right back after this commercial break. Kutztown's football team gave Shipping Birds a run for their money this past weekend for the 100th season game. Anthony Kelly received 2 touchdown passes, putting Kutztown on the board. However, KU did not stop there. The Bears' Kellen Williams received the ball for a 58-yard touchdown. Tyler Pratt intercepted the ball from Shippensburg for a 31-yard touchdown. Cody Reed also had a good game, running the ball for a total of 176 yards, as well as a touchdown. At the end, Kutztown beat Shippensburg 51-27. Kutztown faces Clarion this Saturday for Senior Day.
Going from the field to the courts, women's volleyball team fell short against Lock Haven. Madison Brake and Anna Conti moved up onto the KU all-time leaderboards in the match. Brake had 11 digs, which places her 7th in KU history, with a total of 462 digs in a season. Conti has a career total of 2,391 assists, and 11 of those were from this match, giving her 3rd place overall for KU. Even with all the records being broken, KU still fell short 0-3. Join the volleyball team this Friday as they bring the fire against Shippensburg.
The men's cross-country team traveled to Lock Haven to race in the regional conference. Jack Inglis, Nayab Menenjestab, and Justin Gum all ran close time, but Steve Mullane ended up placing 7th for Kutztown and will be off to national championships to represent Kutztown's cross-country team program. Steve will be competing at nationals for the first time in his career, and he is the 6th person in KU history to make it to NCAA national championships. If you'd like to hear more stats and stories, then head on over to KUBears.com.
That's all we have for you tonight. We'll see you again on Thursday. Be sure to like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter to keep updated with upcoming news from Kutztown University.
For Natalie, John, Viviana, and the rest of the crew,
Good night.